In this video, I'm going to show you official images, along with the latest updates about Legendary's booth at CCXP 2023 and some corrections before the trailer of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. Let's go! Welcome to Nerds Insights, your daily source for nerd news. These are probably the last updates and information we'll get on Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire before the trailer drops, so this is going to be a quick video, mainly to add to the other video I made about the images and to correct some names of the characters. So go ahead and like this video, and comment below, SKAR King or Shimo, which one do you like more based on what we've seen so far? I'm curious to know. I liked SKAR King more, but what about you? Which one did you prefer? And speaking of SKAR King, let's start by talking about him. Actually, it's not SKAR King with a C, but SKAR King with a K. I think the confusion was mine, from writing it with a C. It was a misunderstanding on my part. He is referred to similarly to how Kong is called King Kong. It's the same way with SKAR being called SKAR King. Another correction on character names is about Shirmu. A while back, I mentioned there might have been a translation or transcription error, that it shouldn't be Shirmu with a U, but Shimo with an O at the end. Though there was a possibility that this character's name could change, I think it's unlikely at this stage, so let's consider that his name is Shimo. And now, let's head straight to CCXP 2023 in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where the Warner Stand Thunder panel will feature a special moment for Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. Before getting into the latest updates about that, tomorrow I'll release a video here on the channel about what we can expect from the Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire trailer at the event, but keep in mind, it's based on theories and speculations, nothing official. It's more about what fans want to see and what realistically might be shown. And now, the image I want to show you is this one appearing on your screen. They are already setting up the scene, both for the Monarch Legacy of Monsters series, with that giant Godzilla footprint where Dr. Miura stands, and they've also set up, like we saw in the March teaser, both Kong's and Godzilla's skulls in this environment. This is probably where the Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire trailer will be unveiled. Will visitors be able to enter? Can people there touch these skulls? I'm not exactly sure how this event works, but if they could, it would be really cool. Last but not least, the official image of the new king of the monsterverse, SKAR King. This image was released alongside others a while back, showing that gigantic hand smearing the movie title and also Monarch's logo. Some people thought it was repetitive and didn't quite get what I meant. The new image wasn't the handprint of Kong's ancestor, nor the handprint on Skull Island that Bill Randa observes in 1973. It wasn't those two images that were new. The new one was posted on Instagram, combining these two images with a caption, "That's the image," and right after it came out, we got confirmation that it really is SKAR King, just as I had mentioned on the channel, so we got it right again, even though it was pretty obvious. This means that at some point before 1973, SKAR King was on Skull Island, and if he was, why isn't he there anymore? Where could he be now? I'll soon release a video about this too, so stay sharp on the channel. Now we have more official images, more official posters of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. The first one is of Godzilla, showing a paw with 4 menacing claws, really impressive, along with Godzilla's face, and we can notice that Godzilla's eye is red. From the expression we can discern in this image, Godzilla is clearly not happy or satisfied. He appears as a very malevolent, destructive, and terrifying Godzilla, hungry for war. If I were to guess what's happening in this poster, if it were a scene from the movie, he would be facing off against SKAR King. And if there's Godzilla, obviously there has to be Kong too, as he's sort of the main protagonist of this film. For those who aren't aware, this was supposed to be a solo Kong movie, not featuring Godzilla. However, since Godzilla's name is quite prominent, and since Godzilla generally brings in more revenue than Kong, they decided to combine the two in this film. Analyzing further, we see Kong with his 5 fingers. Just like a real primate, he also has a different look in his eyes, kind of yellowish. Of course, this could just be the art style, but looking at his expression, he seems angry, facing someone off, probably the villains. What's important is that we now have 2 new posters, one each of Godzilla and Kong, and we've already seen one of SKAR King. And who are we missing now? The one you're thinking of, Shimo. We're on the lookout for the Shimo poster, and that's why I'm holding off on this video a bit, to see if they release anything about Shimo. If not, this video will have to go without Shimo's image. Subscribe with notifications on, so you don't miss these theories and especially the trailer I'll be bringing to you firsthand. Alright, we're in this together once more. Don't forget to take care of yourself so you're all set for the 3rd, and I'll see you in the next video.